that brings me to trap music.
I was
because
about to say.
I feel like, when T.I. was, he dropped I'm Serious. And a lot of people liked I'm Serious. I wasn't huge on it.
I do.
Because
I like I'm Serious.
Because I felt like it was, like you said, it was kind of more of trying to prove to, the East Coast that he could rhyme at that level. He even said that in one of his Source interviews.
Right.
But when he doubled down and, did the In the Streets and all those mixtapes, and then he came out with trap music, I was like, to me, trap music feels like T.I.'s first album for real. Like that's
no argument for me.
Yeah, I think that's the best solo album ever come out of Atlanta.
Wow, I don't agree with that.
Okay,
but it's top 5.
Okay,
it's top 5.
What you got over that?
TM 101 is better than trap music.
Okay, I figured that was the one.
Solo?
That people
Are we
said.
talking about solo?
Really?
Solo.
Hold on. You 101's better than trap music?
Yeah. I'm biased, clearly.
Clearly.
But no, there's a lot of people that agree with you.
Don't let it be.
Hold on.
There's bias here.
But there's a lot of people that agree with you. It's not a crazy
TM 101
segment.
to me is the second best solo debut album in hip hop.
Okay.
I think Doggy Style is the best debut album for any artist. And then I think it's TM 101. And then I think it's Get Rich or Die Trying.
Okay.
And then I think it's College Dropout. And then I don't know what my number 5 is, but those are definitely my top 4.
Okay.
But I mean, TM1, like I said, I'm biased.
Of
no
course.
shame.
I mean, you were a part of the movie.
Yeah,
you have something to do with it.
Album. As a fan, I love TM101. But trap music, I remember that album coming out, and I remember everything that led up to it. The marketing of it, which is, again, at that point, now I'm paying attention to marketing.
Right.
Which is why
what was
I'm
going
Serious
on when that
didn't
was
work.
coming out?
Well, I'm Serious doesn't work, right? So
Right.
I discovered I'm Serious in a free bin. There was a store off of Reed Ann Road called A to Z.
Yep.
Arlinda Garrett, shouts out to Arlinda. Arlinda used to have a record store on the east side. And she used to have, records and tapes, but she would have a bin. It was like it was free or like 99 cents or something like that. And I remember seeing Tip's CD. It was a sampler in the bin.
Hosted by DJ Mars.
Yep. And the only reason I even knew what it was because the Source had done a review on it. And I remember saying, and it was like this Atlanta guy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? I've never heard of him. Then I happened to see the CD in the bin. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I'll pick it up. And I went home and it was like, oh, he tough. I like this guy. Like, he sound like a real Atlanta, West Side. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I know the city to be, he sound like that. So I loved it. And so I got into I'm Serious real tough. Then when the industry started jumping with Drama,
that was
actually pre-Drama, because Drama wasn't even on the first
Yep.
one too. I remember getting heavy into like country. They actually came to, I was at Georgia State. They came up to Georgia State. They was passing them out. I actually met Tip, met Country, Mac Boney, Doug, all of them on Georgia State campus selling the CDs for like $10. And I was like, damn, you're the guy. Oh shit, okay. You know what I'm saying? So I was super excited to, it wasn't like I was excited to meet them because they weren't like famous at the time, but it was just like, wow, the actual artist, like this wasn't like the street team.
Yeah.
Tip is on campus with a CD in his hand, like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? $10, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're selling our thing, trying to do, I'm like, bet. Pull my $10 out and I watched it. So to be an early fan and just see it and watch it grow and more people find out, Dope Boys in the Trap taking off.
Yep.
Country had a record called Still Country. That was big. Watching Tip kind of do the freestyles and kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like when he started getting on other people's beats, I was
The
like,
freestyles
oh,
are when I realized he was super nice. It's like when he started like flexing.
Started to rap.
Yeah, he
really
can rap,
could,
like high level.
Yeah.
Like we can go tote him around any coast that you want.
And that was
Yeah.
brought me back to that Atlanta pride of
Right.
like, we're enough.
Right.
Our guys, because I've always been a CeeLo Green fan. CeeLo can rap to me. He can
We talk
rap
about him all the time. Yeah.
to me. You know
Top
what I'm saying?
tier.
Dre can rap to me.
Top tier.
Sci-Hi can rap. You know, these guys that are from here.
Yeah. Saha from the east side.
Shout out to Sahai, man.
man.
That Black
East side.
History Project is
again,
incredible.
biased to the east side as well. Yeah. But
Well, I'm West Side, but I will give credit where credit's due.
listen, man. Y'all got Tip.
Sahai's nice.
We got
y'all got-
Sci-Hi is amazing. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So when I see these guys that are from the city that can actually hold their own, you know, where if we were doing like all right, cool, we're going to take the starting 5 from New York, Chicago, LA, Miami. My Atlanta guys can hold up.
Yeah, we can tote around.
Like, whoever,
yeah.
who y'all pick our 5. My 5 with Dre, Tip, and whoever else y'all want to give us. Killer Mike.
No, Big
whoever.
Boy, yeah.
Well, actually-
my 5 can hang.
Well, that's Well, that was one of my questions that I actually have is who is your 5? So since we're
My
already
5?
here, yeah, your 5.
Okay, so it's gonna be Dre, CeeLo, Tip.
Yep.
Off the rip.
Yep. That's easy.
Well, hold on. 5 and what? We talking about lyrically, or are we talking about just
I want to talk
5 best artists?
Overall MC. Overall MC.
If you taking 5,
I'm taking 5
MCs?
MCs. Taking 5 MCs.
We going to like a cypher?
Not
Yeah.
even a cypher. Let's say we got to tote it around and have like a talent show by coast.
Okay.
Or by city. And like
All right,
Atlanta's
if we-
repping, DC's repping, Detroit,
If
Philly.
we go, like I said, if we going lyrically or bar for bar, I'm going Dre, CeeLo, Tip, Sci-Hi, probably Mike, probably Killer Mike.
Over Big Boy?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm one of the ones that probably gives Big Boy the hardest time. Luda too.
We give Luda a hard time
I
sometime
don't, and it's
around
not
here.
intentional because
It's not.
I'm a fan of both.
It's not. I know.
I think they get kind of left out for reasons that I can't really pinpoint, but there's a reason. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
Is
it's no slight
is it
to
something
them.
intangible going on? You feel
Yes,
like with
it's
those
very,
artists?
very much so.
Yes.
I think there's an intangible there that I think if you ask anybody, it's undisputable that Ludacris can rap. We all know that. Like there's
Yeah.
not. He sold a shit ton of records.
Yeah.
Lyrically, he can hold up. For whatever reason, we never stick him in.
I think it's subject matter with him. I think he doesn't connect with some of his core songs because his core songs don't have like
I agree.
timeless themes. Mike and I talk about timeless themes on here.
Yeah.
Like Thug Motivation 101 is timeless to some
it's
people. Trap
heartfelt.
music is
Yeah.
timeless. It's coming
Heartfelt.
from a
Those
place.
things, it comes from a place. Luda's records seem very surface.
yeah.
He know
And
how to make a
again, not
hit.
in a bad
He know how to
way.
make a hit.
He can make a but it
I mean,
doesn't.
it comes from
it's nothing
radio.
that's like, man, this record
felt
got me
that
through
shit.
my day.
Yep.
This
Yeah.
record was what I was listening to on the train going to work.
That's
or
fair.
Going to school, like it's just like, man, I love that record. It's great. Come on the club, you just like, but you don't have a connection to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
And
what you
Atlanta
put-
has a lot of those. There's a lot of hit records that came out of this city.
Oh, tons.
That are not.
And with you putting CeeLo in there, I mean, CeeLo connects. Like, you know what I'm
connects
saying?
on top of me.
Like, Get Up, Get Out. And I actually wrote an article a while back that CeeLo is the most underrated Southern MC of all time.
I agree.
You know, 'cause
CeeLo
a lot of
reposted
people
it.
don't even. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah.
CeeLo reposted it.
I
Yep.
wanted to ask you, though. You talk about connecting. You talk about MCs in Atlanta, East Side. What do you think about, like, Earth Gang and JID?
I love both of them.
Earth
Yeah.
Gang South Side, aren't there? There's one from the South Side,
Okay.
one from the East Side. I
Jid,
feel
yeah,
like.
Jid from the East Side.
Yep,
Okay.
another one.
I
Yep.
don't know where the Earth Gang guys are from specifically. But,
Okay.
Jid, he from the East Side. He's actually a homeboy of mine, Carl. Carl's Carl's younger brother is Jid. So I've known.
Okay.
Can he get in the 5? I mean,
Yeah. He
Yeah.
can't get in the. I mean,
What you think
today he can't get in the 5 because my 5 is
yeah.
he's the alternate. He on the bench.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We can sub him in.
We
for
get
sure.
Cool Breeze.
Nah,
No.
I'm gonna give you. I think B.O.B.
B.O.'B.'s
Ooh.
very
is on my
talented.
bench.
Very underrated.
Incredibly talented.
Very
think,
underrated.
Rest in peace to my little brother, but Dope Boy Ra. When Capone, Prime Ra could rap with anybody in the city. I think.
I just saw you say that online.
Yeah,
too.
like, no,
you
like,
just said that.
Shawty
Like, so
was-
you mean that because you
No,
just
I'm
said that.
wholeheartedly mean that.
No, I know
don't-
because you
I've
just said it online.
I've said that multiple times when before he passed. Like he's one of the most talented people I've ever been around. Period. Can rap, write, produce everything with anybody, and anybody who hears him is like, yeah, Shawty, he go. But I would say B.O.B. for sure is on there. GID is there. I think Dro.
Oh, yeah.
there.
Dro is
Oh,
underrated.
yeah.
Dro is
Dro
nice.
is underrated.
Dro is nice.
Dro is there for sure.
Yeah, his verse
What about
on We
Thug?
Be in
What
the
about
City,
Future?
crazy.
If we talking hits, yeah. If we talking lyrics, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
put.
No.
I don't hold Future and Thug in my top lyrical
Okay.
guys. But if we going hit for hit, Future's in my top 5 hit for hit.
Yeah, Future's hard to beat.
Future's hard to beat. He gonna give it. When he do a
Because he got
versus
so
with
many
anybody or something
bangers.
like that, he give
so
you
many
a
bangers.
long
It's a lot of
night.
bangers.
Yeah.
You have a long night against.